I made this a career after being in when I first started here with Lucky.
At first, I did not plan to make it a career because I was going to college at the time.
I saw the different co-workers that they were happy.
The pay was really good and the benefits was excellent. And so I decided to make this a career.
I actually have 3 generations of family that were involved in this line of work, so it just came natural to follow suit.
I feel like the grocery industry has always been a good, decent, solid job with good benefits.
I've raised 4 children. I've got 1 already through college, 1 in college.
It's the type of job that, as a single parent without alimony or child support, I was able to raise my son and buy a home.
Grocery jobs used to be some of the best in our community, providing good careers with decent wages, health care benefits, and great pensions.
In 1968, when I started, it was family-owned, and it was awesome to work for the company. There was a time that nobody ever left. It was a 9% turnover, because it was a good job.
3 years ago, things changed for the worse.
I used to see people getting loans to buy cars when they first got the job. Now they're pulling up on their skateboards, or they're sitting on the bus bench. You know, I mean, there's been a lot of changes, and they're not going in a good direction at all.
In 2003, the corporations that own Ralph's, Vons, and Albertsons decided to try and destroy our good jobs in order to boost their own profits. They created a 2-tier pay scale that treats workers unequally, slashing benefits and pensions for all employees, but especially for the new hires.
I guess it's hard to see, you know, after almost 40 years in this industry, to see what has happened to it overnight. It wasn't a gradual thing, it was just such a shock.
A lot has to do with the last contract that we got. It deteriorated the benefits for those of us that have been here for 32 years. And the new people coming in, they aren't being paid enough, and they're having to wait so long for benefits for themselves and then their families.
I'm a mother of 4 children and I really need my medical benefits.
Es muy caro pagar un doctor. Muchas veces nos ponemos a pensar si pagamos la medicina o guardamos para la renta.
Do I fill my prescription or do I fill my child's prescription?
When you have somebody starting off originally before the contract $14.99 or $16.99, and yet after a contract $7.40 or $8.15, that's atrocious.
Que yo tengo 2 trabajos. Yo trabajo toda la noche y entro aquí a las 8 de la mañana y salgo a las 5 de la tarde. ¿Por qué tengo 2 trabajos? Porque es muy caro. No tengo los mismos beneficios que los antiguos trabajadores tenían.
When you have 2 people doing the same thing, getting paid different wages, just because when they were hired.
We all want them to make the same amount of money that we make.
The corporations that own Ralph's, Vons, and Albertsons averaged $3 billion in profits last year, yet still they insist on cutting wages and benefits for all their employees.
Those of us that work in the stores have built the company up to what it is. A successful store relies on the abilities of its people. The more successful the store staff is, the more successful the store is, the more successful the company is.
Of course, the workers, we're the ones inside of there. The customers come because of the employees.
The employers' stocks are soaring because of rising profits in sales and expanding market share. With record profits, the markets can afford to eliminate the 2-tier wage system and give grocery workers fair wages and benefits.
It's our hard work that makes Albertsons profitable.
A company that's making these billions, they should be able to take care of the people who are actually down there making the billions for them.
I don't work for a company, I work more for a corporation. A corporation that, in my opinion, has put its bottom line and its stockholders ahead of the loyalty of its employees and the people that they send a paycheck for every Friday.
They want their stock options and their big bonuses, and you know, another perfect example is just what's going on with Home Depot. It's the same thing that's happening to us.
I know they're making profits. I see the numbers personally. I have nothing personal against anybody, and I will continue to always do my job the best I can.
On March 5th, Our contract expires, and the stakes couldn't be higher.
I do want fairness, and I mean, I am reasonable about this. I mean, the only thing is the cost of living keeps going up.
Fact is, everybody needs groceries, so this business is never going to do bad. And why the corporations would want to try to give people less now all of a sudden.
It's not a lot to ask to have insurance for your kids, for your family, to keep them healthy.
We understand the cost of benefits. We're not stupid. We understand what they cost, and we appreciate everything that we've had for all these years. And we were willing to give some of that up.
We don't want them to go out of business. The whole line is if they go out of business, we're out of a job, because of course that's not what we want.
We want what's fair. Going back to what we had, what they took away.
Yo hago un llamado, por favor, a que sean justos y que se pongan un ratito, unos minutos en nuestro lugar, y que vean todo lo que nosotros gastamos para sacar adelante a nuestra familia.
They have to realize that we're not asking for much. You know, we're just asking for what we deserve.
If we want to make this a great job again, we need to stand united and demand respect from our employers. They tried to divide us once with the two-tier wage. Let's not let them divide us again.
I would say both the senior employees and the new hires, they need to unite and just communicate. They need to stand together.
Everyone needs to basically unite as one and send a message to the companies that they tried to divide us and it's not working.
You need to look at the big picture to me. You can't just look at yourself. If you look at yourself, then who cares about anybody?
Go down to the union hall, go pick up a copy of the contract, talk to your shop stewards, talk to other senior employees, I mean, just know what's coming up.
It goes back to our buddy Joe Albertson, who used to say we always want to pay them at the highest level in the industry and share the profits with them.
If we don't take it back right now, we have nothing to look forward to.
That's why we all stick together, and we have to stick together.
We are definitely going to get a good contract. We're going to fight to make sure that happens.
Les pido por favor que sean justos y nos den igual salario para todos, porque todos trabajamos.
A fair health plan, a fair pension plan, fair wages. I don't think we're asking for anything unreasonable.
On January 17, 2006, UFCW members approved a contract with Stater Brothers Markets that eliminates the two-tier wage.
Hi, my name is Chris, and I work for Ralph's and have for the last 38.5 years.
My name is Gail, and I work for Albertsons.
If Stater Brothers can do it, so can Ralph's, Vons, and Albertsons.
My name's Graham Ozenbaum at Ralph's in Fountain Valley, and I have 14 years in.
My name's Skip, and I've been in the grocery industry for over 30 years.
I've been working for Albertsons stores for 13 years.
My name is Mario. I'm a 19-year Ralph's employee.
Yo me llamo Patricia Torres. He trabajado aquí en Albertsons 4 meses. Estoy muy a gusto.
My name's Thomas Landry. I've been working at Vons for 2.5 years in San Diego, and I hope I could work here longer.
Call your local. Talk to your fellow employees. Demand respect. Visit www.respectufcw.com or text UFCW to 30644 on your cell phone.